In Japan, officials are once again fending off fears about the fallout from the disaster at the Fukushima nuclear plant. Some critics say government officials played down concerns about a leak of radioactive water in order to win the bid for the 2020 Olympics. Crystal Gumansing reports.
The head of the International Atomic Energy Agency has some advice for the Japanese government. Make a multi-year, multi-level plan.
Leaks of contaminated water shows clearly that impact of Fukushima Daiichi accident is continuing.
The word continuing is key here. The plant's operators had previously denied leaks. We now know hundreds of tons of radioactive water has been leaking from the storage tanks. For 2.5 years, experts and citizens have been asking questions about fallout from the accident at the Fukushima Daiichi plant. Tokyo Electric Power Company announced this week it invited a nuclear industry heavyweight, Lake Barrett, to its water task force. Barrett was on the early response team for the 3 Mile Island meltdown back in 1979. It's considered to be one of America's worst commercial plant accidents. The task force is a part of the company's efforts in, quote, striving to rectify the contaminated water issue.
And we are tackling this by implementing not only emergency measures, but also fundamental countermeasures. Supported by the Japanese government and utilizing the immense amount of expertise provided by professionals around the world, all of us at TEPCO will strive relentlessly to control the contaminated water.
Japan is very much in the public eye, and government officials don't want people focused on radioactive materials or health hazards, especially given the recent Olympic announcements.
Tokyo! Yeah!
Government officials promised nearly $500 million to clean up the crippled power plant, but critics say that move was to win the games and calm fears.
Let me assure you, the situation is under control.
This week, the Prime Minister also held the first cabinet-level meetings on the contaminated water issue. The plant's water cooling systems were knocked offline 2.5 years ago after an earthquake triggered a series of tsunamis. Crystal Gumansing, Global News.